Looking at her, the way she smiles, friendly to people, but she's an evil person. Behind the closed curtain, she's a different person from what people are seeing. I always ask myself, looking at her performing in her events in church, how does she do this? This person in the morning was just evil to me, like extremely evil. And she goes up on that stage, she speaks in tongues, she smiles, she blesses people, and I'm wondering, how is it possible? She calls herself a born again, but she's two people. That made me so angry. But still, I did not want to say anything.
How you treat children actually tells me a lot about your heart.
No, that's true.
You know?
That's true.
Because children are so innocent. Children really... Okay, adults, it's something else. But when it comes to kids, if you really want to see someone's heart, look at how they treat children. Because children are so innocent.
No, that's true.
They're little angels, you know?
That's
so for
true.
me, that part really was just a hating part. But what I want to know now is, how did you continue a relationship after having seen that side of her?
This is the sad part, because I did not want to go back home. Because I remember after my divorce, I had to rent a place, which I was paying with the small money that I had. It ran out. I had no choice. I had to go back home. That's just to restart and so on. So I've been at home until I met her. So after moving out, because we have planned our whole life going to get married and so on. So I did not want to go back home again. So that was the only thing that was stopping me from leaving. It broke me to think of going back home. Like I did not want to. Because I thought now, okay, I'm settled. We are planning a new life together. And I've moved out again. So I've got to go back again. And she was using that as well, manipulating me. Even when she was chasing me out, she knew that I don't want to go. That's why she used that I must go.
After you would have these fights, you know, of her chasing you out in the morning, who would apologize?
I would want us to sit down and talk about what happened. But she wouldn't just start and said, no, I've realized until I start talking to her, you know, what you did was wrong. Should have not done this and this and this and this. Like after a lengthy talk, she will then apologize. Sometimes you can just see it's fake. Like you would force her to apologize. She's somebody who doesn't forgive and she doesn't apologize. She doesn't forgive, she doesn't ask for forgiveness. So for her to forgive, you must have worked hard. It was not easy for her to apologize. There was one point I said to her, you must forgive your ex-husband. And she said, no, I will not forgive you until he dies. And I said, wow, that's a big statement. So you hate her. I mean, you hate him so much. A Christian, you will not forgive her until he dies. Wow. You are carrying a lot. That man has moved on. Like he has really moved on. And I know because I was in contact with the sister.
You were in contact with Oh, her sister.
The sister of the ex-husband.
Why were you in contact?
I was angry.
What?
Because
you went to the enemy's camp.
I did. I honestly did. And
Did she ever find out
that
you were in contact with her ex-husband's sister?
I told her. I contacted her now after I saw the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Yes. No,
I
not
thought
before.
when you guys were still together, I was yo.
No, now.
Okay.
Because I felt guilty because I'm the one who organized all this podcast to go and talk about the ex-husband. So I feel like somehow I should not have done that.
Mm-hmm.
I should have not given her that platform because me having experienced what I have experienced, I'm beginning to doubt some of the things that she said about him was true. So I somehow wanted to redeem myself. The reason why I contacted him, I wanted him to have the right of reply.
So you wanted to organize podcasts for him as well?
For him to reply to all these things.
And what was his response?
No, I never spoke to him. I only spoke to the sister. And the sister said, no, I don't advise you to talk to him because he's getting married in November. So maybe after the marriage, I can talk to him and hear what he's saying. So the sister went and watched the podcast. You know the first thing that she said? She said, wow, this lady still loves drama to this day. So I'm beginning to doubt and I feel guilty. Did I make a wrong choice for taking her to all these podcasts? And it was innocently so, because I wanted other women who went through what she went through to be helped. Maybe if they hear the story, they will somehow be helped.
Was she ever physical with you? You said you've never laid a hand on a woman. Has she ever laid her hands on you?
No, she has never.
Okay.
She was just like when angry, banging the walls, the doors. But no, she has never laid a hand on me. She has never.
What would you say do you sit down now and feel like there are red flags that I missed in the early beginning stages of your relationship?
Yes. I think a lot of them. I think the arrogance, the way I used to see her speaking to people. She was always rude. Like she doesn't have that humility when she talks to people. She's very arrogant, like extremely arrogant. That was one of the red flags because I'm a kind person. Like kindness for me is attractive. So she was not kind at all. So that was like a red flag number one. Even the way she used to belittle me. Me not having finances. You know, when we were in a 3-way call with her mentor, she said something and it broke my heart. Because she says, I'm the one who asked her to move in with her. So I said, no, you are lying, blah, 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 blah. And she ended up agreeing. Or yes, she's the one. But before she said to me, no, you said you want to move to Pretoria so that you can be around town. It will be easy for you to look for a job. And I said to her, I'm in Brits. I'm 45 minutes away to Pretoria. I'm not like I'm from KwaZulu-Natal. If I want to look for a job in Pretoria, I will take a taxi every day. It's not like I come from KwaZulu-Natal. So it's not true that I wanted to move in with you because I wanted to look for a job. And she says, where were you going to get the money for transport? No, actually, she says, "Unoga sekire, wa itse hore unoga sekire chelete ya transport." And I say, like, ingenapi. What you are saying? Do you see how you are belittling me in front of your so-called mentor? Mentor then doesn't even rebuke her. Like, ingenapi, what do you talk about money? Where was I going to take money for transport? Like that hurt me. To say that you still believe. And I told you, wanyata. Why would you say that? For what? Because you know that there's nothing that you can fault me with. I loved you wholeheartedly. The only thing that we tolerated, it's alcohol, nothing else. And you know, I was a good person to you. I loved you wholeheartedly. I went out for you.
Do you still love her?
I do. A lot. But I don't want to be with her. Because I realized that you can love something. There are food that we love so much, but we know that they are not good for us, for our health.
You know, I think there's also this thing where, you know, I'm going to speak as a woman, right?
Okay.
As I said, I do not know her. So I can never say I'm going to take her side or anything. I feel a man, because you've lived your whole life as a man, you will understand men.
Yes.
And me, because I've lived my whole life as a woman, there's certain characteristics of a woman that I do understand, you know.
Okay.
Not necessarily to say I agree with.
Yes.
But I would be like, okay, I see where you're actually coming
from. Yeah.
I think especially being in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
If you are not mentally strong enough, the entertainment industry is gonna destroy you.
Sure.
And let me tell you why.
Yeah.
I'm a YouTuber, right?
Yes.
We do have other fellow YouTubers.
Yes.
You will find that almost every day this girl is in Greece, this girl is in Italy, this one is vacating here, this one bought a Benz, this one has a bag that costs this much, and this and that and that. And if you look at it, you'll find that majority of the time it's men that are supplying this stuff. It's not themselves. You understand?
That's very true.
So I think there's that thing where, as much as she was understanding and accepting of the fact that, you know, you did not have the finances, because anyway, she got you without the finances. So I think deep to a core, that wasn't really a huge thing.
Yeah.
But also being in the industry where you see your fellow musicians or your fellow, you understand, your colleagues, they keep leveling up because they've got their men that are also helping fund them. Do you think that also maybe brought frustrations at times where, you know, it's like it's an outburst that is well, because she was talking about some of her friends to say they sleep with these people, they do this, and you find that she can't do that. Sometimes maybe it's looks, sometimes maybe it's the fact that she is loyal to you, she's with a partner and stuff like that. Do you think that was also something that was affecting?
No, definitely. I even saw in the final stages of our relationship, I could see this is affecting her a lot because she never used to be somebody who talks about me not having money a lot. But in the final stages of our relationship, she started talking about it a lot. And I can't fault her, honestly. I understood where she's coming from, and I appreciated her loving me for all those months while I was not bringing any money into our relationship. And I understood when she couldn't take it anymore. So yes, I definitely know 100% it contributed.
Can I also ask this question, right? Do you think towards the end of you guys' relationship, she kept talking about finances a lot because of maybe she just could not take it anymore? Or she believed that when you guys started getting to stay together, it's fine, you don't have the finances, but she was like, I know he can do it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you truly put in all that you could in terms of also just trying to be in a better standing financially with her? Like being truthful to yourself, do you think you did?
I don't think I did.
Okay.
Of course, I worked. I did all that I could, but you know, thinking when I was alone at home, I don't think I did enough.
Enough, right?
And I think one of the reasons was honestly alcohol.
Thank you. Which is what I said. Anytime you're drunk, you lose your brain.
Yes.
When you're drunk, you are not thinking. Yeah. And people will think that, oh, you have a problem with me drink. No, I have a problem with having a brainless husband. For that portion when you're drunk.
That's
because
true.
A drunk person is a person that doesn't think for tomorrow. Here I am coming back from work. I just worked. And I used to be a nurse. You know that?
Oh,
my God. You work.
Sure.
Your feet. If you look at older nurses, they walk pashash.
Oh, man.
You should look at it now.
Sure.
Older nurses, they walk like this. You walk like that because you're relieving pain. You are on your feet all day. At the hospital, doctors look at you as trash.
Wow.
Patients look at you as you are nothing.
Sure.
When a patient is in pain, you are their first line of frustration. I remember there were times I'd go home and I would cry.
Oh, man.
Because a patient was in a lot of pain and you're trying to advocate for the patient to the doctor. Now, the doctor will swear at you and say, I know my job. Don't talk to me about that. You were not with me in class when I was there for 6 years. You not do what you're doing and whatever, right?
Wow.
And then when you leave, that same patient is going to say, you can't even talk to a doctor for me. And you are in between. People don't understand the stress that nurses really go through.
Sure.
So imagine going through such a rough day. You're going home. You're expecting to say, I'm going to go and just talk to my man about what I went through today. My man is drunk.
Sure.
He's not there. He's there, but the lights are on. No one is home. And so I don't think maybe, I'm not talking for her. Maybe she didn't get tired of the fact that you didn't have money. Maybe she got tired of the fact that you were not doing enough. And she knew you could. And you are only seeing it now, because you're not there. But at that time, had it been that maybe you saw and you did more, it wouldn't have led you to a situation where you guys got to. Do you think so?
No, I definitely think so. It's one of the factors that really contributed. And I mean, these are things that I even told her about alcohol that, I want to stop, but I'm struggling. But I really, really want to stop because I see it takes a lot of my time, because after getting drunk, you can't do anything. You can't go anywhere.
You can't do anything at all.
So it consumes a lot of my time, which I could have used for other important things. So, yeah, you saying that, I believe, and I don't want to say, want to make myself look good. I know that it contributed a lot.
You know what I think, Ne? I feel like you and her, I don't know, I think maybe there could be hope. If both of you decided that you're going to fix the issues that you guys have, maybe even go for therapy, Because for me, I feel if you are in a relationship where a third party never came in, and the main problem, because if saying alcohol was a problem, as much as maybe she may not have shown it as much to you, trust me, that was her problem. That's one thing about us as women. If we have an issue with something, we will say it. And you can see that perhaps maybe the times that she would come home and find you drunk and she's throwing you out. And then in the morning, she's like, I'm sorry that I did this, I did that. I mean, that was not the best way to deal with the situation, I personally believe.
Yeah.
But I think that all those times, it were times where she was fighting within herself. Do I give up on this man? Do I not?
True.
You understand? And it's such a painful place to be at because you really genuinely seem like a nice man. You understand? True. A nice man that has a problem drinking, not a drinking problem.
Thank you. Yes.
You understand? Yeah. A nice man that had a problem drinking.
True.
And I think at this point, both of you are hurt. I do believe that. Both of you are definitely hurt. And that is why both of you are now, talking out. Because I'm sure from here, she might also want to go and have a full tell-all, which will be about you now. Yeah. As she has said certain stuff in passing and stuff like that. But I think if there's also another thing that men in general that are out there that are also watching should also know and understand is that Every woman wants a man that can provide for her.
That's true.
And there are certain times where you don't have that, which is fine. But you as a man, your responsibility is try your ultimate best.
That's true.
You understand? And I think it's also important to communicate, because such relationships, the dynamics are not as normal,
True.
but communicate with your partner as well. How would you like for me to hustle? Like, what would show you that I'm really trying my best? Because there are times where maybe you tell yourself, I'm going to go and apply, but I'm not going to tell her. I want to surprise her when I get the job.
Yes.
And you're applying and nothing is coming off it. But to her, it's you're doing nothing.
True.
Do you understand?
No, true.
So the same thing that you said, like communication, transparency, is very, very important when it comes to dynamics like that. So that she won't also say, you're just sitting. Because she will know you're not just sitting. Because sometimes you're not just sitting, but she doesn't know that.
She doesn't know. That's true.
No,
that's very true. But another thing, I think, to women as well, you should recognize sometimes when a man is putting on the effort.
Of course.
And pat him on the back a little. Say to them, I see you.
Yeah, 1,000%.
And you see, to me, I never got that, because I felt like I'm really putting in the work. Sometimes I will not drink for a week, and she knows that. But I never got, I see you. Keep going. You are doing well. She'll wait for when I'm drunk. And I needed to hear that. Baby, I see you. Wow, it's been a week. You are doing well. You can do it. Let's go. She will only wait when I am drunk. When I put on the work to go look for a job, not even once have I ever had a say, baby, I see you. God bless you. Mudima of Ematla, you will get that job one day. Always will refer to the husband, that's why the husband was calling me a donkey and asking myself, Ingenapi, I never called you a donkey. So as much as I want us to fix things, she knows that. But I feel she needs to heal first from a previous marriage. I pray that she accepts that she has a problem. She's still hurting. And because of the things that were said, that she said to me, as much as I love her, I don't think I want to be with her. Like for my mental health, like I said, previous marriage, I worked a lot for my mental health. And I feel like she's toxic for me. She's not good for me.
And which is good.
Yes. So I think I'm choosing me. I love her with all of my heart. And that one I cannot lie. But I 100% do not want to be with her. Like Ake Matli. She has caused so much drama in my life. Talking about me like I didn't see that coming. You see, we are a small church. I'm pastoring a very small church. And she knows. Do you know, this past Sunday I got to church because we are in a house. Doors were closed, gates, because those people are still babies. They saw the video. And the son wakamuntlung ha puloswa. So hababa tu lidwa ki murutu onwang. Do you see what it did now? So you don't know, should we explain to them or should you keep quiet? Either way, it's a damage. So thinking of all those things, and I think to myself, no, I don't want to be with this person. Honestly, she has messed up a lot of things. And I keep thinking of my son. That putting him in that situation, I blame myself a lot. For the first time, I had to explain to him because he keeps asking about her.
Where is she? When are we going?
So the other time on the phone, when he asked, I said, no, my boy, we'll talk when when you come. I had to sit him down and explain, no, Nale Mama, so who and who, we're no longer together. So it's not Posoya how, but you're not going to see her anymore. Mwanake. He was so sad because I know he genuinely loved her. So I gave him a hug and said, but my boy, you know, Naloena, Papa Orata, even your mom, Orata. So, I love you so much, my boy. We are together. My love for you will never change. But you could see her, so those are the things that will make me to never go back to her. You see, because I have put my son through something that I didn't want to. And for a person that I loved Banaba with all of my heart, they called me Papa. I was able to be with them when she was at work. They loved. We had a beautiful relationship, and I was not pretending for her to accept me, and she treats my son like this, and I feel like I gave my all in this relationship. Honestly, I feel like I did not deserve to be treated like she did. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
That was uncalled for.
But now, can I ask you one thing?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please not divulge what you guys spoke about during Pillow Talk?
Okay.
You know, in terms of like maybe going to her friends and telling them, or this is what she would say, this is what she would say. I think that for me, it's just one of those things where, I mean, unless if she starts doing that, I believe in payback. Proper.
Wow.
I believe in payback. No, I believe in payback. You do me, I do you.
Yeah. You don't wait for God to pay it for you.
No, it's fine. We will meet in front. God will pay his own. I will have already started with my own.
Okay.
You know, I truly am a believer of that, you know, of the fact that she spoke about what she says you did to her and her fears and whatever. And then you spoke about what she has done to you and your fears and your experience and everything. But I find it always to be so unfair that after a relationship, we would now talk about such personal conversations that we have had, because I'm sure there's one day where you were upset, you know, and you were like, you know, my mother, I can't believe she did this, she did. Because that's what we do when it comes to our partners. Now imagine her calling your mom and saying, he says he hates you. He says to you at the age of 2, you beat him, you did this, you did that. I just find that it's unnecessary.
Not true.
You know, it's just unnecessary. I mean, at the end of the day, if she is a fake friend, her friends will figure it out themselves. And I think also when it comes to her ex-husband, you know, you were not the one that was sitting on the podcast and talking about what happened. Sure, you organized for her, but you were organizing for your partner who you loved and believed. You did it out of a good heart.
For a good
Do I
cause.
think you should be in communication with them? 1,000% not. You know, I personally don't think so. I think if he wants to go on a podcast, I'm here, you can come, that's fine. Everybody, you understand, we have so many podcasts. If he wants to, he can go to whatever podcast. I think also for her, it will be one of those things where it's like, what if she has found out that you've been in communication with the husband's sister? You understand? But you say you've moved on. How are you moving on? You're still trying to contact my friends to tell them what I said to you. You're trying to contact my ex-partner's family. You understand this and this. How is that moving on? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
So I think the best thing to do is, I do feel that, you know, you spoke your truth. If you know in your hearts of hearts you're done with her, you guys don't even have a child.
True.
Which is the best thing ever.
No, absolutely.
You never ever even have to talk to each other again.
Because that was going to be tricky.
A huge trick.
That's true.
Because now how are you going to co-parent with, you understand situations like this?
Not
and
true.
I always say this to say, it's possible you can fully just move on. sorry from someone and never ever have to talk to them ever again.
True.
You understand?
No,
and
that's true.
if you do feel it that, you know what, I'm here, I don't think that you should actually take it a step further, because now it's going to keep on bringing you back there.
No,
now you tell Owamie, she said this. Now Owamie has to approach her. Hey, he said this. He's lying. Now I have to come back to you. She said, you're lying about this. No, I'm not lying. There was this. Now imagine doing that to 5 people.
Doesn't stop.
You understand?
That's true.
So I think like, when it comes to that, maybe perhaps, that's just the advice that I would give, to say those intimate things that you guys would talk about as partners. Maybe don't call the people and tell them, because I can guarantee you guys, if not they were to remove the stuff I've said about people.
You've said a lot.
A lot. Because, even when we're friends, there's a day you piss me off. Do you understand? Yeah. I know there's that thing where they're like, with your partner, you shouldn't be too open. No, I don't know how to be like that.
Okay.
If I'm upset with you and you're my best friend, I will vent.
Wow.
Okay. I don't know why he did that. Why would she do this to me? This and this.
Yeah.
Of course, it's not going to go to evil, because I don't hate this person. I'm just upset with what they did today.
True.
Tomorrow, me and my friend were having coffee and we're fine. And you as my partner, you better be fine with her, because now I'm fine with her.
100%.
You know? So I just wouldn't imagine after that, then now, someone would go and share those stuff that I shared vulnerably. I just don't think that it is right. But as we are closing up, what would you wish you had done different?
To make the relationship work.
And what advice would you give a man that is out there in that same predicament? Because trust me, guys, in South Africa, majority of relationships in this country are women funded. In terms of women are making way more money than men now.
True.
Do you understand?
Yes.
It's just that people don't talk about it. Those are stories you hear on podcasts about Owamie.
That's true.
Barking pay what there's a woman recently called that Moja Love Show, where she borrowed this guy 380 something thousand rands, and it's only now that it's like all the dates you saw, all the vacations, I was the one that paid. Those are only the stuff. Those are the stuff that we hear after the breakup.
That's true.
You understand?
That's
and
true.
I think what the issue again here is that sometimes I feel like men feel so little that they end up not even doing much, because already your self-esteem is so dropped, because you're looking at the neighbor that driving a new Benz and she's like, my husband bought me. Can't it's her that bought the car?
Sure.
What advice would you give someone maybe that is entering into a relationship, like in the dynamics that you had?
Okay. Let me say first, honestly, in my heart of hearts, I wish this thing in Kabesa fitla here. And God knows I tried. Even on Sunday, I sent her a voice note, because she blocks me and blocks me. So I saw, no, she blocks me. I say, hey, I'm going to a podcast, but can we talk? Just the two of us. In spite of we're not okay now, but at least at some point we loved each other. And we are both born again. Can we talk and try to resolve this? Well, she blocked me.
She didn't respond.
No, but I saw that she saw.
She read.
Yeah. So honestly, I did not want this to get here, but I was genuinely, honestly hurt. I don't want to lie. Seeing that podcast, because I felt the things that she said were not necessary. As much as me drinking was not a secret, but it was private. If I wanted people to know, I will say it myself. So me going to the friends and the one I wanted to be like you. I wanted payback.
No, I do understand. Trust me, Shem.
I was angry.
I think it's easier for me to also advise, because Lena, I remember, Shem, when they did something to me, I had a huge crash out on the internet. But we grow and learn.
No, true.
Yeah.
And I think the thing that made me more angry is her not replying, even when I was kind to her, like asking, let's talk, let's fix. I could feel that she's arrogant. She doesn't see anything wrong. She's not remorseful. So in my head, I said, no, I must talk. I must not be silent. But what I could have done right, I should have not gotten into this relationship. Honestly, from the word go, how it started, it was just wrong, Jay.
What would you say was wrong?
From how I courted her, Jay, when I was drunk. And even when we met, we drank a lot more than talking. And even most of the time when we met, we talked, but we were under the influence and so on. So I wish alcohol was not involved in this relationship. I believe that this was going to be a beautiful relationship.
I also do.
If she was healed, number one, if she was not carrying so much anger, if alcohol was not there, this was gonna be a beautiful relationship. The way Renerling Timi thing, I started learning the music business. I temporarily managed her because when I met her, she had problems with the manager. I took over managing her. It was beautiful to see, and I enjoyed that.
Do you think in the enjoyment and helping build her, you forgot about you?
Yes, I did.
Is that a choice that you would still choose now, knowing everything?
No, I wouldn't, because I feel like I neglected myself a lot. The energy that I put more and I could have used it on me. Even though I don't regret, because I feel like I became a blessing in her life, and I thank God for that. Even when we are separated, when I saw the podcast that Thursday, I wanted to talk to two pastors because she wants to do a worship night next year in a church, two of them. So I wanted to talk to the pastors and organize it for her. It was a way of me showing her that I'm not fighting you. I believe in your gift more than anything, because she's a beautiful singer, like gifted. That I cannot take away from her. So I still want to be part of that side of her life, seeing even her blossoming more in a gift as an artist. And when I saw that, I say, fuck, man, gloves are off. I'm not going to even help her. But, I'm not angry at her. I don't hate her. I even told her, I wish even if we will not get back together, because we will not get back together. But I want us to be okay with each other. Like, really okay. You see now that I even spoke this thing out, I don't need her to publicly apologize. I think I needed to vent out. I even told my brother yesterday when he said to me, no, I don't think you should go to the podcast. But I said to him, hey, I think it's going to kill me, this thing. Because for the past week, I could not do anything. I could not sleep. And I'm normally not an emotional person, but this one, I don't know why it hit me so hard. So I said to him, if I don't vent it out, it will kill me. Like even now talking to you, I feel even lighter. I just want to be okay with her.
Yeah.
So I thank you for the opportunity. And I would advise guys out there, as much as we are all drinking, be disciplined.
1,000%.
Please be disciplined. Especially if you are a family man, have time with your woman, love them wholeheartedly, put in an effort, show them that you are in this for the right reasons. Love your women. Love them unconditionally. So love them without limits. My prayer for her, honestly, like this is the honest truth. I want her to heal because she's got a beautiful gift. You know, beside this anger, you see, she's a beautiful spirit. When she's not angry, you will enjoy her. So I just pray for her to heal, before to accept that she has a problem. Like, let her see a therapist. And I advise her to stop going to podcast and talking about that man or talking about me for that matter. Find time for herself to heal. If she goes for an interview, let her talk about her music. That part I ask her. Let her stop talking about that man or about me. Let just give her time to heal. And I believe after she heals, she will even shock the world. I wish nothing for her but the best. Yeah, and as I said, I still love her. I wish to see us okay again. You know, being able to call her, hey, gig. Let's go, let's move, girl. I want to invite her to my church as a gospel artist to come and help me grow the church, because that was the plan. She said she wants to come, you know, to grow, even if she's an artist, but start with me from the scratch. I still want that, even if we're not together.
So the time that you guys moved in together and everything, your church was on pause.
It's not started.
Oh, you had not started. It started after. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is a part that I do understand.
Yeah, we planned it together, how we're going to start it, praying about it, and so on. So when I started, actually the first Monday I started, then we broke up on the Thursday. That was it.
What is the reason why you broke up?
She sent a WhatsApp. Well, she went to work that night, remained at home. Like, everything perfect, okay. She sends a WhatsApp text at 1 a.m. To say, and these are some of the things you alluded to me that you think that are probably worrying her. I think you are not serious about looking for a job. All that you want is to have a child, because we were planning to have a child. So you don't want to look for a job because all that you are thinking about is a child. I feel like you are not doing enough. You I've encouraged you to start a business before. I think you don't want to. Yeah, I'm just paraphrasing, but yeah, those are some of the things that she said. And I did not answer. I waited for her to come in the morning. Said, no, we must talk. Because the things that you are saying, we spoke about them. You know that I started a business when I was with you, and she funded it. And we were together in it. You saw that it did not work. So for you to say, I did not want to start a business, it's not true. And I feel insulted you saying, there's nothing that I think about. I think about making babies. So I take offense in that. It's like I'm just useless. All I think about throughout the day is making babies. Do you know business ideas that I tell you every day? Business ideas that I also want you to do, and you come and tell me these things. So I said to her, I can just feel that we're not going anywhere. Because the things that you have said, we have spoken about them always. So I feel like this is toxic for me. Because I feel like 2 weeks to come, we're going to break up. because I already feel there's a tension, and we're talking about you are busy walking around, you don't want to sit down, busy baking, and I ask her, no, sit down. And I'm the one who called it off, because I know when she's like that, we'll end up breaking up. If she just goes around, we'll end up breaking up when she's in that mood. So I said, no, just to save myself a headache of 2 weeks to come. I was tired of breaking up, coming back together, breaking up. It was tiring for me. So I said, let us just break up. It's honestly not working. We've tried a lot. So that's how I broke things off.
Do you wish you had handled that particular conversation differently now?
Yes.
Do you wish maybe you had tried to say, okay, fine, let's talk. Let me hear you out, or with your concerns that you're having, how can I make it better?
I wish I would have given her time. I wish I was not supposed to talk to her immediately. Even now, thinking about how hard nurses work, long hours, maybe she was frustrated because that morning was in already early somehow. So, and Linda already, I was boiling on the inside. Yeah, so I think maybe I should have given it time. And I was leaving that day. I was going back home because when we broke up, we were no longer living together. I was just visiting.
Okay.
So I was there for the weekend. I was leaving that day, and I did not want me to leave on that note.
Okay.
That's why I forced it for us to talk
at that time.
Yeah, but I think I should have not forced us to talk. I think things would have turned out differently.
You know, one thing I like about you, from the conversation that we had, which is an episode that would have come out Monday.
Yes.
I love the fact that you're a man that actually says, yeah, I was at fault here. I could have done better here. I could have, because that makes the best people.
Oh, that's true.
They say a snake that is sane can never bite you, because you know where it is, you see it.
That's
when
true.
you are a person that is self-reflective, you know where your problems are. So even when you are to fix,
that's true.
you know where it is. You said you did sit down, you thought about it, and you saw that, actually alcohol. And so you've not drank in 3 months.
Oh, yes.
You understand?
Of myself.
I am also so proud of you.
Yes, thank you.
So, I love that about you, because you are then going to be a person that is going to be a better version of yourself.
Thank you.
Because whatever does not work, you reflect, you look at it, and you say, you know
absolutely.
what, let me change this and let me get better when it comes to this and that and that.
Absolutely.
But now, what is the future for you? What are your plans?
Wow. Okay. Currently, I'm putting most of my energy into the new church that I have started. But we're busy with my brother, because I've just given him an idea to start a business, because I don't want to really run a church. I don't want to depend on offering. Let me put it like that.
Yeah.
So I really want to make money. Lots and lots of money. So yeah, it's the church, it's the business that we pushing, and also just growing as a public speaker, an inspirational speaker, a life coach, motivational speaker, and healing in generally as a person, where I need healing as well in the areas that I might not see. I think I need to heal as well. So yeah, just being better, impacting lives, changing lives, making a difference out there. Go back to, especially men who are hating out there, building strong men who are soft, but who are hard, who are focused, who are loving, who will build their families, just to have healthy relationships. That's my wish, and that's my plan.
Yeah.
Overall, yes.
Are you satisfied with this interview?
I am, and I feel like somehow towards the end, it was a healing session for me.
Is it?
Yes, you know, God works in mysterious ways sometimes. You know, when after I divorced, I was planning to write a book about the horrible experience I had.
Yeah.
And I wrote it, started writing. Do you know, immediately when I was done, I was completely healed.
Yeah.
And because I always took it everywhere I went, because I did not have a publisher yet and so on. And I lost some of the back, that book in it. To this day, if you can ask me what happened in my marriage, I don't remember. Because after writing it, I was completely healed. And I realized, actually, I needed not to write a book. It was just for my healing.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I feel coming here, much as I wanted to address what I was addressing, but I feel like I feel like a part of me is okay.
Me?
Yes.
I'm happy.
And I wish even for your ninjas out there, maybe this healing will also affect some of them who are going through what we were going through with my partner. I wish this episode be a healing to some of your ninjas in general.
Me too, because let me be honest with you. We have many relationships that are in those dynamics. You guys' situation may have been alcohol. With other people, it may be different dynamics. You know, the issue may be a different thing and not necessarily to say alcohol.
That's
I
true.
think that because everyone becomes so defensive, you know, you get to a point where when you are communicating, you get lost in communication.
That's so true.
You understand? Because from what I'm seeing, you are a communicator. She's not.
True.
She's someone that avoids situation, and you're someone that is saying, I want to communicate.
That's
so
true.
maybe to her, it's like, leave me alone. Give me time to maybe process stuff. I don't want to talk. And you are like, no, let us talk now. But the issue, I think, was that you guys never got to sit down and actually say, hey, this is my mode of communication. You know, if I'm upset, I want maybe 3 hours to myself to process everything, and then let's get back together. Which is something that I've seen about myself. You know, I used to be a yeller.
Oh, is it?
I used to yell.
Okay.
Yell a lot. And I saw that actually I'm not a yeller.
Okay.
I am a emotional processor.
So you need time.
I need time. Though I'm not going to go days, I want at least 3 hours to myself. Let me calm down. Let me put my thoughts together. Then I will say something to you that I actually mean.
Sure.
But if you are expecting me to talk to you about something that I'm heated about now, I end up saying things that I don't mean. And it hurts me at the end because now I've said something that I really don't mean, and it comes out in a harsh way because I didn't even, you understand? So when you're with someone that you guys do understand each other to say, I communicate this way, it becomes better. But if we look at it, majority of us, we don't know our partner's way of communicating.
Yes.
You understand?
Sure.
So you may look at your partner walking around and baking as disrespect, and she's looking at it as, if I'm not baking, I'm going to punch you.
Okay. I
If I'm not holding this pen, I might punch the
hold you.
You looking at it as disrespect, and she's looking at
because
it as,
I want to talk now.
Exactly. I'm trying to accommodate you, but I can't accommodate you the way that you want me to sit down. It's not me.
And you see, if those things are I would have loved that.
Do you understand?
Baby, give me time.
Give me time.
We'll talk later.
Instead of you going today because it's Sunday, go tomorrow.
Exactly.
Give me this 5 hours so that I calm down, I relax, and then we can talk. And then you guys will have a meaningful conversation. You know, so I honestly love the fact that you actually are one of the first for me to meet that would actually sit and say, I'm going to take accountability of this and not take offense. Because I know I asked you really tough questions.
True.
You know, and I feel like if it was someone else, they probably would have even walked out here. Like, wait, I just came here to share my story. You know, I don't even want to go there. No, you understand. But you did allow me to actually go there. And I want to say thank you so much for that.
It's a pleasure.
You don't understand how much this conversation that we had will probably heal so many people out there.
Amen. That's my wish.
You understand? Because I'm sure there's a man that is sitting and he's in that situation where maybe his woman is the one providing. He doesn't understand the emotions.
True.
So I feel like with both of us, maybe the man will see the man's side. The woman will see the woman's side. Say, okay, maybe there's also something that I can be able to do. And with you being so vulnerable and also like accepting to say this, there is where I also made mistake. It may make someone out there to see that actually, for me to admit that I've made faults, it's not weakness.
Sure, that's true.
You understand?
Yes.
It's not weakness. We're all human.
That's true.
And no one is perfect.
Actually, speaking about you, you are strong.
1,000%. It's not for the weak.
No.
It's not for the weak. I always love when people start their podcast or they start a YouTube channel and then they'll be like, yo, Owamie, I commend you. I'm like, why? This thing is not as easy as it looks. I'm like, it's not.
Sure.
It is 1,000% not. You understand?
True.
So I think that, thank you. I just want to say thank you.
No, it's a pleasure. I had a good time. And thank you for allowing me to come. I honestly did not know what to expect, but thank you for making me feel at home. I had a beautiful time being here. And hopefully we will meet again, not under these circumstances. I hope she won't come. Because if she comes, well, I wish if she wants to come and let's be here together.
I would love it.
And talk about it calmly, like
1,000%. Actually, this is even to say you are welcome. If you want to come, we can sit, we can all talk. Because, you know, I personally truly believe that just because we dated, we do not need to be enemies.
Not true. We are humans.
We're human. You know, I got divorced a long time ago. You know, my ex and I don't talk at all.
Sure.
At all. And I've gotten questions from people. Do you guys talk? Do you call each other? No, we don't. And I'm not even interested. And that is because of how he chose to handle things.
Okay.
And then I also had to retaliate because I will get back at you.
Oh, yeah, no, I feel it.
I may get back. It doesn't matter what you do. I will do it back.
Wow. Okay.
No, I believe in getting back.
Yes.
But ever since him, I have dated. I have dated. It's been 5 years.
Okay.
I have dated.
Absolutely.
No one knows anything about my relationship with whoever I've been with or whoever those people are.
Wow.
And the reason for that is because they chose to handle the situation in a mature way. I'll choose to handle the situation in a mature way.
I love that.
If we were to meet in the streets, we'd greet each other.
Exactly.
If I was to meet my ex, I won't even say hi.
Sure.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So there is a difference. I don't understand why we should be enemies.
Not true. Hey.
Let's be cordial. Let's both just move on with our lives and everything is going to be fine.
Definitely.
You know, so,
and I'd love that as well, you know.
Yeah.
I wish it happens.
Nay.
Yeah, I would love us to sit, you know, and take accountability and help us others as well while we are seated together.
Yeah.
Ali here, come, not to pull each other down, not to destroy each other's name.
Yeah.
Just talking, you know, I think it will help.
1,000%. You know.
So
this is an open invitation. Only after here I'm gonna Google who it is. I do not know. Okay. But thank you so much for actually coming and, you know, sharing your story.
A pleasure.
And thank you so much for the first episode. You know, it was very educational. Wow. There's a lot that I also realized, and I think this cannot be the last time we see each other, you know.
Absolutely, 100%.
So I'm sure that you come here to also just share some of the miraculous healing that is happening with men.
Absolutely.
Once, you know, your organization is up and running and everything like that.
Absolutely.
So so ninjas, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you did make it to the end. Well, anyway, if you're watching, you did make it to the end. So thank you so much, because I know that this was a long one. I do hope that this is one of those episodes that you can sit and watch with your partner and you both can just see, am I at fault here? Am I at fault there? For me, as long as a relationship doesn't have a third party, I always feel like communication is the only thing that lacks, because if you're both dedicated to each other, and you can master communication,
True.
You guys are an unstoppable combo.
100%.
And I think before I also leave, I would like to say that the value that a man brings to your life should not only be money.
Sure. That's powerful.
It should not only be money. I know we're in a society that is very money hungry. It's only money. If you don't have money, then you can't. If you don't, it should not only just be money. Character of a man matters.
Absolutely.
You understand?
Absolutely.
You are saying that you were the one that would organize tours and everything. That is money, because that is something she could have been paying someone to do. But that money now stays in the family.
Absolutely.
You understand? And I see no wrong with you as a man making sure that you're managing your wife, you're doing everything, you're doing this, you're woman and everything.
Yes.
I think that the only thing that I can say that in doing all that, you should do all that. You're a man. She should feel more secured. Or I'm going to this place. I know my man takes care of security. I know my man makes sure that everything is functioning well. I know that my man is this and that. I think it's just important that you should not also forget you. So that you also remain to have your own character.
No, that's true.
Because once you blend into her only and you don't have a character, then who did she fall in love with?
Sure, that's true.
Do you understand?
Wow, I hear you.
Yeah. So I think that's just one of those stuff. But I think these are conversations that we can continue having from Owamie and Mr. Rapula.
Thank you.
And how I'm not forgetting your name is because I was like Mr. Rain.
Oh, wow.
That's why.
Maybe I should change my name on social media. Call myself Mr. Rain.
It's such a unique name.
Wow.
I think you should. Mr. Rain. That's the only way that I actually I was like, oh, Mr. Rain. I'm like, okay, Rapula, because it's such a beautiful name. It's a very beautiful name. So that's the only reason, because as I've said, guys, I've short-term memory trash.
Guys, maybe when I come next time, I will say, please follow at Mr. Rain.
I think you should, because I feel like someone will steal it now. Go ahead and do it quickly.
Quickly, I'm doing it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for actually coming.
Thank you.
And remember, ninjas, do not forget to go and follow him. So I will make sure that I link all his social media platforms from Owamie. I love you guys. Stay blessed. And I will see you guys in my next upload. Bye.